You're looking for a great city for first-time homebuyers in the Colorado area. Do I have the city for you? Hi, and welcome to the City a Day First-Time Homebuyer Challenge. I'm Tyler, a self-proclaimed real estate enthusiast here to help other real estate enthusiasts looking for first-time home ownership to make headwinds in this market. Today we're heading to the Rocky Mountains, Colorado Springs, Colorado. And if there's a city that you'd like me to do a first-time homebuyer City a Day challenge on, go ahead and let me know those down in the comments. So let's get into it. The median income in Colorado Springs is right around $83,000 for a household. So we're going to use that as a baseline for our first-time homebuyer example. All right, so our example homebuyer earning about $83,000 could afford a maximum price of $296,000 in this market, given a 20% down payment. Conversely, if this homebuyer wanted to put down significantly less than 20%, let's say closer to the 3%, they could afford a maximum home value of $232,000. All right, I was able to find a single family home example for our first time home buyer here. So this is a 2-bed, 1-bath, 744 square foot home for $279,000. It's a bit rough around the edges on the outside, and it is a very small at 744, but it is a single family home. So let's take a look. Before we do that, let's take a look at our handy calculator spreadsheet here. A home at 279 with a 20% down would come out to just under our top end monthly payment at $1,952. This home is a lot cuter on the inside than it is on the outside. You can see freshly painted walls and moldings with new flooring leading into the eat-in kitchen. Another great view here of fairly spacious living room and some of the kitchen. Looks like the kitchen's been newly painted, maybe with some newer countertops, but definitely could use some new appliances and does not have a space for a dishwasher here. The primary bedroom has access directly to the single bath, which is nice. And the bath has had some updates with some new tile and paint on the vanity. Definitely a good sized vanity here and a good sized bathroom and a decent sized second bedroom. This home also has a fairly spacious backyard. Again, in keeping with the outside of the home, this is pretty shabby and needs some work. It's got some outbuildings that are a little haphazard, but definitely sort of fixer-upper on the outside. All right, and I would say that these are a little more exciting for a first-time home buyer, and this one is very large and has way more bedrooms than our minimum here. So 3-bed, 2-bath townhome at 1,500 square feet at 240, and it's definitely right squarely within our budget. Let's take a look. All right, at 240 here, that comes in just under our top end monthly budget. Remember, there is an HOA fee here of $329, which brings it right up there, meaning that this home buyer could not put down less than 20%. So squarely in our budget. And this home is really cute on the inside, great new flooring, looks like newer paint, nice fireplace and mantle here with the stairs on the right, and then the eat-in kitchen on the left. Another view here looking back at the front door, lots of great natural light. The kitchen looks like it's got brand new counters and cabinets. Sizable kitchen, definitely could use some new appliances. And on the main floor, there's a half bath, looks pretty nice. This is one of the 2 bedrooms upstairs. A really good size for the master here. You could definitely fit a king-size bed in this space. And a really good size primary walk-in closet with some built-in shelving, which is always nice. The full bath on this floor has, looks like a new vanity and tile in the shower. This unit also has sort of a basement to it. So this is the basement rec room, so the second living room, which is very nice. There's a 3rd bedroom down here, a half bath, and then the utility space for the heat and the washer and dryer. This home also has a small outdoor area that's fenced in here with a bit of concrete patio. All right, and really exciting here as well is I found something towards the lower end of our first-time homebuyer budget, so we could put down significantly less than the 20%. So this is a 2-bed, 1-bath, 858 square foot condo at 210. Let's take a look at the numbers. All right, so at $210,000 with a $325 HOA fee, this home buyer could put down 11% and still be able to make this work at the $2,075 a month budget. This home looks to be in really good shape on the inside. It's either new carpet or very good shape. Nice kind of wraparound fireplace here and a slider leading out to a patio area. Looking back towards the kitchen, a nice little breakfast bar, an area for a dining table. The kitchen is definitely not new, but it's got great appliances, stone countertops, and looks like either painted or somewhat new cabinets. Looks like a really good size primary bed with closet. And the single bathroom has 2 sinks in the vanity, which is always really nice. And this is the second bedroom, which probably would make more sense as a study given its size, and it has sort of French doors out into the primary living space, but you could make this a bedroom if you needed to. It has a closet and lots of great storage, potentially a car parking spot in the garage that comes with this unit. And while the patio is pretty dirty and needs some TLC, it is a really good size for a condo balcony patio. All right, I definitely liked what I've seen in Colorado Springs. I think it's a great location for first-time homebuyers. If I was going to dig in further, I definitely look at more of those townhouse-style homes in this budget range. They seem to be larger with a lot of value and really good quality living in Colorado Springs. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rating. All right. In terms of number of options in the market, I saw a lot. One single family home, but I saw a lot of condos and a lot of townhouses in our budget range. So this is a 9 out of 10. Quality of homes, all of these met our 2 bed, 1 bath minimum, so that's awesome. The quality of the standalone single family home was a little lacking, but the others definitely made up for it. So I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. The price spread of the options on the market, we saw low, medium, high in the examples I gave, and there were a lot of others that I didn't choose to highlight here. So this is 8 out of 10. Quality of the property locations, the neighborhoods that I looked at and did some research on all showed to be very safe locations and have great access to amenities. So I'm giving these a 7 out of 10. And finally, property size in terms of square feet. 2 of the homes we saw, the single family home and the condo, were fairly small, around 700 to 800 square feet. But what really won us over, I think, was the townhouse style home. So I would love to see more of those, but at least for our sample here, I'm giving this a 5 out of 10 in terms of property size. But a 37 out of 50 is definitely nothing to, but a 37 out of 50 is definitely a great score. Let's see how it stacks up. All right, Colorado Springs comes in 5th so far in the cities we've done, right after Baltimore, Maryland, right before Buffalo, New York at 37 out of 50. All right, I'll see you in the next video. If you have a city you'd like me to do, definitely let me know in the comments. And if there were any homes that you really liked, let me know which ones they were. Talk to you next time.